What's going on, everybody? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do some stuff with the Denali and to talk a little about answer some questions that I've been getting recently. But first, we're going to begin. It's about 6 months ago or so. I bought. Let me flip this around. Okay, about 6 months ago or so, I bought this 05 GMC Denali. It's got, well, factory it came with a LH653 four-wheel drive leather. It's a Denali. It's absolutely gorgeous truck. Had about 240,000 K on it when we bought it. I can't quite remember. You guys could go back and check it. It's been 6 months since I bought it, and I just did the second oil change. I did an oil change when I first bought it, and then I just did one here a couple weeks ago when it hit 250,000 K. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to cut open the filter and we're going to see what it looks like after what an LS looks like after 250,000 K. I do have suspicions that this motor has been swapped out with a 6-liter. We'll get into that later in another video when it's not so chilly and windy. So, but let's head downstairs now. Let me get a good thumbnail here. We'll head downstairs now and we're going to cut this open and see what's inside of it, and we're going to talk about some stuff. So we'll see you guys downstairs. Alright folks, we're downstairs in the RC area. People have been asking me a lot what I'm doing with my RC stuff. Right? I do plan on bringing my channel back, the Beach and RC channel, back in 2026 full time. We're probably going to start by cleaning everything up, doing an inventory on everything we've got, fixing what we can, and then running what we can fix until we wait for parts and order some stuff to get some other stuff finished. Some builds finished. Like this build here needs to get finished. This build here needs to get finished. This one's almost done. This one the chassis was being stretched and I was doing a bunch of stuff to it. So yeah, this one might take a bit. We got Haley's other one down here. This is her Slash, and her, yeah. That's, if you guys want to see them old school, there you go. See, there's still RC Sparks on this one too. But Beach and RC, that's me right there. Then I got a couple of buddies over there that I haven't talked to in a long time because I don't have Facebook or nothing no more. So, but yeah, people have been asking me what I'm going to do with the RC stuff. Well, this video, like I said, while we're doing this, I'm going to answer some questions, and that was one of them. We are coming back, Beach and RC 2026. I plan on, like I said, just bringing it back slowly. The whole point of it was, the reason I shut it down was because I didn't have a vehicle. I couldn't drive my truck, so I couldn't get anywhere, right? When I lived at the beach, I could go places, I could do things. Well, my whole backyard was a course. If you guys ever look at some of like our old videos, like if you go back to Beach and RC, maybe I'll put a link down in the description if I remember. But you can kind of see how my old backyard was. I had a nice course cut through and a whole bunch of crazy stuff. We did a lot of trail runs at the beach, a whole bunch of coolness. So when I moved here, I couldn't really do much because I couldn't, we'll talk about that here in a bit. That's another question I get about what I said last video with the whole filming in public thing here. That applies to me, and I'll tell you guys why. Yeah, it is what it is. Fucking small town politic bullshit. But anyways, so that's what's happening with Beach and RC. Okay, it's coming back 2026. The videos, all the RC videos will be on that channel. I won't be putting any RC content on this channel. If you guys now want to see me do like a build up to bringing that channel back, I could do something like that. Comment down below. We could do some things with RC stuff, but the main focus will be putting the stuff back on that channel. I miss doing it. I miss running stuff. I miss my rigs. Like, I got thousands and thousands of dollars in trucks here, guys. Thousands of dollars in trucks. So it is what it is. Plus I got some more over there. So anyways, let's get set up here. I've got the filter, I've got some gloves, I've got my pan that I'm going to be doing it over, got the cutter, I got my tripod so I can set you guys up and we can get going here. So let's get this cut open, and we'll talk about what I was talking about last video with the whole public thing. So, and me filming in my town. Like I'll film anywhere else, but here, and I'll tell you guys why. All right, that should hopefully be good. You guys can see some stuff. So let me get my mitts on here. Oh, wrong hand. And we'll begin. So yeah, this is the filters that I run for the Denali. The Tahoe, I run just like K&N or Castrol or something like that. I can't remember what's on there right now, but these are what I run in the Denali. If you guys can see that, M1 107s by Mobil 1. All I run for oil is Mobil 1. I'll put a screenshot here to show you guys the K of the Denali. I think when I did the filter, or a bit around there. So somewhere in there. But yeah. Anyways, let's cut this open, and we'll begin here, and we'll tell you guys a little tale, and you guys can go from there. But anyways, for like the last 25 years or so, I grew up here. All right, this is my hometown. This is where I'm from. Unfortunately, this is the town where my sperm donor impregnated my mom and cursed me with his last name. That's pretty much that's okay. It is what it is, right? Small town politics, like I said. But I never grew up with them. That was my dad's family, or knowing my dad much, or his family. I grew up with my mom's family, north at the farm there. You guys know, north of town, where we do a bunch of stuff. So that's where I grew up. But I always had that, people would hear my last name, would hear like, oh, blah, 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 right? Talk shit because of how my dad and his family are. So I made a conscious decision when I was younger that I would do anything I could, to change that. I would protect this town, show them that I'm, the opposite. I'm a crime fighter. I'm not into the bullshit, nothing like that. So when I turned 16, I started, me and my buddies, young kids, right, teenagers, we used to always go for late night walks and stuff like that, and kind of look for trouble and kind of keep our town safe. Well, I kept doing that for the last 25 years. My friends have all moved off, and I've been, every night, you could see me, like when I used to have a dog, you'd see me out walking my dog at like 1:30 in the morning, just looking for trouble, right? And this is the days before like cameras and cell phones and shit like that is when I started. And then we'd have you'd get Facebook started up, and we'd get messages on Facebook. Oh, there's weird people in town. Everybody lock your stuff. Well, I'd lock up. I'd go patrol. I'd see if I could find these people, right? And find out what the fuck they're up to. Trying to keep my community and my town safe. Well, all the people that knew me and know what I'm about, they all moved away. And then we had, the technology increases. So when I walk around with a camera, that's what I do, right? I'm a YouTuber. I'd start bringing that into my patrols. So if I caught people doing shit they shouldn't be doing, doesn't matter if you're a fucking 90-year-old or a 9-year-old, you're fucking stealing, you're causing shit, you're doing assaults, you're doing any kind of violent, anything, you're going to lie out of it, right? People, when they're caught, they lie. So you catch them on camera, whatever, right? Well, all the old people that grew up here that knew me were cool. They knew what I'm about, that I'm trying to keep the community safe, and everything that I did was all in just trying to keep everybody safe and protected. Well, they all move. We got all these new fucking clowns that move in here that don't know me, don't know what I'm about, and want to cause trouble for a guy. The police know what I'm about. They know that I do that. They have extensive police reports and stuff of me catching crime. Like, I've actually gotten certificates from RCMP for catching criminals and stuff like that, and detaining criminals and catching crime on camera. So yeah, it is what it is. And then to have these new people move to town and cause trouble for me when I'm only trying to protect them and their children, that's when and the police were like, what the fuck, right? They were even laughing about it. So I told them, you know what, these new people want to act like that after I've done, oh shit, after, I've been trying to keep this community safe for 25 years. Fuck them. That's pretty much where I'm at, right? Fuck them. I won't do anything to help them. I won't do, no, they don't want, they don't appreciate it. It is what it is. I'm going to protect my stuff and my family and my kids. But if I see something happening at your place, I never seen a damn thing, unfortunately. Unless you're like a good friend of mine, you know what I mean? And you do actually do things for me as well, 'cause that's the other thing. There's no support. Right? You get the odd person that's fully supports you because they know you. They grew up with you. They know what you're about, right? They know you're only trying to make it a better place to live. And yeah. So that's why I won't film here. And to bring the RC stuff into that, when I first moved here, I moved back here. See, that's the other thing too. I moved away, and shit got really bad. And I moved back, and tried to do the best I could, and it's just all the new people just don't want it, right? So it is what it is. Let them deal with it their way. Me and my family will just we'll save up our money and we'll go to a community that appreciates us, right? And appreciates somebody who's only interested in helping the community, help protect the residents, keep everybody safe, and doesn't want harm to come to nobody. That's the gist of it, right? So, but the RC thing, right? Yeah, same thing. When I moved here, I used to do RC stuff out at the park. I started doing stuff there. I wanted to bring some of the aspect of what we do at RC Sparks and at my old place here. Like there was a piece of land by the creek that they wanted to do something with. And I was like, well, why don't we turn it into like an RC, like a place for kids to play with their RC cars and stuff? Because there's lots of kids out here that have them, right? Did. And they're like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. We'll think about it, right? Well, they get a guy in to do the wreck stuff, and he's a complete dink. And no, what do they want to do? Let's put a pump track in for the kids with a dirt pump track, right? That thing has never been used. I can show you guys it. It's never been used. It floods every year, real bad. Like if you had RCs, you could use that area, no problem, right? But no, with the way that it's totally fucked and destroyed, right? And the other thing too is you get kids that are just disrespectful when you got your trucks and stuff like that out here. They're totally disrespectful. The new parents that are out here have the shittiest kids, man. I swear to Christ. Like back in my day, we had respect for adults. The kids out here, no, not at all. And they lie, and they just So that's why you won't see me doing much stuff out with like RCs outside, out in town. Fuck them, right? These kids, right? Fuck them. I do my stuff at the farm and at my properties and stuff like that. But same with my filming. I'll do my filming on my properties and at the farm, but I won't just walk around town with a camera. I had a video planned where I was gonna walk around, and show you guys the kind of cars that are just on the street here. Like there's some nice stuff that people daily drive and just park on the street. It's insane. Like anything from like 50 Chevys to Trailblazer SS's to 68, 69, 69 Dodge Chargers, stuff like that. Like it's insane the kind of stuff that people park on the street. So, but if they're gonna, want to call the cops on a guy for walking around with a camera, it's not worth it for me. And I also had a video planned that would have put Southey on the map, big time agricultural. I had a video lined up that would prove that the town of Southey invented, the rock picker was invented here in Southey. The rock picker was invented here. And I'm not doing that video because fuck them, right? Sorry. You guys don't appreciate shit. That's just my stance on it. I'll go somewhere else where they appreciate what I do. Like I said, I like getting the emails from people that are like, oh man, sorry we missed you at our show this year. Please come back next year. We love what you do. You show our community off with pride. Those are the kind of stuff I like. This kind of shit, I can't do. I can't deal with. I'm sorry, you know, it's just, it is what it is. So that's like I said, that's why it's a personal thing for me. That's why I won't film in public here. And you can't really blame me, I don't think, can you? So, but all right. Well, let's look at that, guys. You guys see the sparkles? See how sludgy that is? Let me bring you guys down now, end this clip, and we'll take a better look at all this shit. All right, I'm going to use the tripod here to help me out. The third arm. There we go. We can get nice and close to it so you guys can see. Inside the filter, she's pretty sludged, but you'd expect that at 251,000 K, right? She's pretty gross. Inside the element, though, it's not too... Oh, sorry, my the gloves are kind of in the way. So, as you guys can see, it's not too terrible. So, which is good. Oil pressure on the truck is normal. Inside here, you guys can see there is some sparklies. You can see that. We do got some materials. But then again, though, this was the first oil change when I bought the truck. Okay, I changed the oil. I don't know how long it was before I bought the truck, how old that old oil was in there. So, yeah, this was from the first oil change I did 6 months ago. So hopefully the next time we check it here, it won't be, you know, won't be that bad, but we'll see here. I was going to say, what the hell happened? Oh, we zoomed in big time, folks. The camera self-zoomed itself, but now you guys can see the inside of the filter here. The fuck is that? Oh, there's a plate. Oh, sorry. And you can see there's sludge and stuff on it. You look deeper inside here. Yeah, there's quite a bit of material. Oh, and you can feel it. Like it's gritty. She's pretty gritty and dirty. If anything, it's probably just dirt, right? That's what it more feels like. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Let me look at that under the. It's more like carbon deposits. That's metal. That's metal. But it is what it is. It's an aluminum block. Again, according to what I've seen when we were under it and doing stuff, it doesn't seem like it's the original motor. So I'm wondering if the DOD didn't let go at some point, and it was swapped out, and now we got, you know what we got. So let me, ow, fuck, ow, my arm, I bent it weird. Oh, I'm almost on the mend, guys. I really am. It's now, like, the pain has gotten now into my rib cage and into, like, my shoulder blade. So, like, I can move my arm. I'll be right back. Give me a second here. All right, folks. Just getting everything cleared up here. I think that's a good place to end the video. Just want to thank everyone for tuning in. Yeah, no hat or nothing downstairs in my basement. Like I said, I've been in recovery mode for the last while. Shoulder is getting better. Like I can, like rotate it more and do stuff like that, and it doesn't hurt as bad as it did, which is awesome. Actually, I can even sleep better now, which is even more fucking amazing. Like that's nuts. But I've been getting real pains, like, you know, in the chest and in the back shoulder blade area. And I hope that's not from the medication, because I would hate to have a heart attack or something because of my fucking meds. That would be a real piss off. Or in general, I should say. So, hey, if you're, you know, older and you're not feeling right, go to the doctor, get checked. Just saying, it could save your life. But anyways, yeah, that's where I'm going to end today. Showed you guys what the filter looks like. Cleared the air on some things. But yeah, like I said, if I get emails like the Snow Leopards want me to come film their stuff again, I will. I know a lot of people like that, like those videos. They love when I go film the Earl Grey races. So yeah, if you guys want to see it, let me know. Otherwise, like I said, I'm looking out for me and my kids, and that's it. And others that support us, right? If you support me, I support you. Awesome. When it stops, that's kind of when people show their true colors. Stuff like that. Like, I get emails and stuff all the time of YouTubers and stuff that want to collaborate, want to do this, want to do that, want to do that. And then all of a sudden, they'll hit one video and they'll get big, and all of a sudden, fucking silence. It's like, oh, cool. Well, those type of people don't last very long in this because they don't know how to handle the struggle. I gotta tell you that. The people who get big off of one video or two videos, you know, man, cool, right? But if you don't have the struggle, you don't know how to handle when it crashes. So that's just how it is. But anyways, folks, I'm gonna end there. I'm gonna go make some shepherd's pie. I'm gonna watch some wrestling. I'm gonna sit back and relax. And if I'm feeling good in the morning, maybe I'll be out in the shop and we'll do some Tahoe stuff. That's what I've been wanting to do. So anyways, guys, till next time, take care of yourselves. Love you. God bless. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I really appreciate it. All the guys that support me, I support back. Communities that support me, I support back. I love it. Like, going down to well, I feel bad because I missed their show this year. Going down to the name's mistake. It was the same weekend of Lumsden, Vibank. I love going to Vibank. I wish I would have went there this year. Like I said, instead we went to Lumsden, and it was a shit show. Numbers wise and there wise, both were shit shows. It just is what it is, right? It's life. Anyways, I'm gonna edit this up and I'm gonna get it to you guys right away. It's Friday for me, so you guys might get it Saturday morning or Saturday. I'm thinking, because I gotta get back to videos up in here, guys, and I gotta get going again. Like, I started feeling better. I gotta get it going. Like, I felt like shit having to take some time off. I really, really did. I didn't want to have to take any time off. But what do you do? Anyways, till next time, take care of yourselves. Love you. God bless. Also, I forgot to mention, if you hit the like button, it turns into a little tire that does burnout. It does. It's pretty cool. Check it out.